This is the new T-Mix 25 we built for you. It's the latest model. Now, you asked for a 1.5 metre on the hose, which we've done. We've attached the gun and the syrup pumps at the back. And I asked that you'd sent down the gas regulator, but that didn't come. I was actually concerned about pressure. Your old machine ran off one pressure. If we'd have done that with this machine, you would have ended up blowing syrup pumps. The carbonator needs 80 psi to work, and 80 psi is the maximum pressure of the pump. So technically it would have worked, but you'll be chewing through syrup pumps quite regularly. So look, we found an almost brand new, I think it got put into a venue that was open for about a week before it closed, regulator. We're going to give you that. They're usually about 350 bucks, brand new. That's preset. I've even written the numbers on it. 80 psi for the carbonation, 40 psi for the syrup pumps, and obviously your bottle amount. Just a screw-on fitting. Now, we tested everything quite thoroughly. The syrup pumps, we washed them out. At the moment, there is sterilizing liquid inside the syrup pump lines. So when you put the boxes of syrup on, you'll have to hold down the button for a bit and flush the sterilizing liquid out. Now, to commission it, put it where you want it to go. Lift the lid off from this side, it just lifts straight up. Fill the insides to just above the copper coils. You can't overfill it. If you overfill it, there is a runoff here. It'll start coming out of there. But just above the copper coils is all you need. Once that's done, attach the gas bottle. Now, with the water, gas is already hooked up. You don't have to worry about it. With the water line, your current water line that was in your other machine will push straight into that. That's a push-in fitting. Just push it in nice and tight. And that's all you have to do. You then plug it in, which is over here, to the power point. It will need approximately 2 to 3 hours to cool down. Once it's cooled down, run off, actually I should say, the machine comes with shut-off valves turned off. The reason for that is when you put it on the gas bottle, turn the gas bottle on, and make sure these gauges read what they say, 80 psi and 40 psi. Once that happens, when you commission, all you have to do is turn these valves back on and it'll pressurize the machine. So, machine's full of water. It's attached to water, it's attached to the gas bottle, it's attached to the syrup pump, so boxes of syrup. You don't have to wait for it to chill down. You can basically get it ready before that. So, turn your water on, turn your gas on, turn the power on. There's also a power button on the front. I will make sure it comes turned off. And there is a thermostat right here. That's where we usually set it, which is quite a bit less than full. Which is where we want it. If you have it set too high, too much ice can form and it freezes over the water line and stops the machine from working. It's an option on it for places that are situated in hot climates where you need extra ice to overcome the heat. So I don't think that's too appropriate at the moment, so we won't worry about that. So, once you've got the water turned on, the gas bottle turned on, the machine turned on last, and your boxes of syrup attached, hold the water button down, run about 2-3 litres of water through the system just to flush it, then soda water. Hold the soda water button down, run about 5 litres through. That'll flush all the old stuff out, it'll make fresh stuff. And once that's done, hold down each of the syrup buttons until till actually the syrup comes through. As I said, there is currently sterilizing liquid in the pump, so you'll need to run probably a few litres of each through just to get the syrups to prime. Once that's done, really it's a waiting game. Give it the 2 to 3 hours to cool down. Once it's given it 2 to 3 hours, pump another litre of soda water through. Give it 15 minutes and it's ready to use. Now, these machines are designed to have the guns attached directly to them. Reason for that is soda water is made inside the tank and then goes from the tank to the gun for dispensing. Now, these machines don't have what's called soda recirculation on them, which is it loops around and constantly refreshes and chills. To do one of those, you need a machine at least twice this size for the smaller machines that do that. So to overcome that, what we do is we put in a pump inside there that sucks the cold water out of the tank, sends it along the python to here, U-turns, goes back and dumps it in the tank. What that does is it chills this python line down. The reason for that is as long as the post mix stays cold, it stays fresh. Once it gets warm, it goes flat, and then you've got to basically hold the soda water button down for not long, 3-4 seconds to flush it from inside there to the end of the gun. That would have to be done if the gun hasn't been used for a while. But by adding this chilling coil, it limits that. You shouldn't need to do that as much. So, just something extra we added. But apart from that, it's pretty much right to go. You got any questions? Give us a call.